Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm sitting here today and I am contemplating this beautiful mystical crystal. Isn't this beautiful? I have a lot of different crystals that I use when I want to do spiritual exploration. And this is one of my crystals I want to show to you. It has a lot of bubbles in it. Now, I know a lot of books on crystal gazing say, well, you should only have a crystal ball that is flawless. I really think it doesn't matter. I think if you feel drawn to a crystal ball, that's the ball for you. So I'm not one to put all these rules. It has to be this size and this color. This is one of my just favorite crystals. It's got a lot of bubbles in it, but I love it because it helps me, particularly when I want to connect to the far reaches of the galaxy. It's my belief that the Earth is being visited, well, really has been visited for a long time, by aliens from other worlds. It seems that many of the beings who inhabit our universe, at least the evolved ones, have mastered the art of telepathy, which is mind-to-mind communication. And I find that when I want to connect with those of the other worlds, not just the spirit world, but those of the material universe, of other planets and galaxies, I find using a crystal is one way to do it. Through the crystal, I've been able to establish communications, open portals, and receive information that is really quite amazing, even to me. And, today I thought I would just come and show you my crystal ball here. And let's see if we can get a crystal revelation, a mystical prophecy. I'm going to see what I can find out today. So let us look within. So why don't you just pull up your chairs here. Let's just sit around. Let's gaze into the crystal. Maybe you'll even see something in my crystal. I'd love to hear about it. So let's just look within. I'm seeing some fascinating stuff. All around the planet Earth now, there are actually alien ships that are observing. Interestingly, they're cloaked. They do have cloaking devices that allow them to be invisible. They seem to be devices that bend light waves that create the illusion of invisibility. But I'm showing that even now, as we look out into the sky, that there are actually ships floating out there. Some are even over our major cities. It's like when I look in here, what I'm seeing is it's like they're just waiting. They're just waiting for the time to come forth. I believe in the next 2 months we're going to have a sighting of a major type. It looks like, from what I can see here, that it's like they're showing me that they're going to open that portal. They're going to let down the shields. And I believe this is going to be over, it looks like it's over Europe. There's going to be a major sighting. One will be in Europe, and one will be over Mexico. So in the next 2 months, we're going to have a larger scale revelation of the UFO presence. Sometimes when I look into my crystal, I even hear voices. It's like the mind-to-mind connection begins. I feel I'm receiving a message now, interestingly. This is from, I believe, a Pleiadian. And he says that they are part of the Pleiadian Council. And he says, I hear him saying, we are sending this signal to all who will receive it. Many upon the earth have received our frequency and are even now receiving our messages. If you are receiving this message, know that we come in peace and that we are your friends. Our messages are meant to open your eyes to the reality that the universe is filled with life. All of life on Earth is interconnected. Awaken and know that we from the other stars are also part of your world. Though we appear as visitors, we were there in the beginning. We've watched you and we guide you. We will reveal more in the coming days. Wow, that was really shocking. Wow, it came right through. This is amazing. You see, a simple little device like a crystal ball can be used to open the perceptions, the doorways of consciousness that connect all of us. See, I believe that on Earth, telepathy was quite common, and I've been shown through studying the Akashic records that the peoples of Atlantis and of Lemuria, many of them never spoke. They communicated mind to mind. You know, the other day we were talking about Star Trek. And you may remember in the original Star Trek series, Mr. Spock talked about the Vulcan mind meld. When people would want to become close and know each other on an intimate level, they would fuse their minds and share thoughts. That's a form of telepathy. And even though that show was hailed as science fiction, I believe that we're seeing more and more evidences that this has not only occurred throughout history, but is now returning to the earth. Many people across the world are getting prophecies and having revelations. I encourage you, you might want to explore investing in a crystal ball. If you're looking for a crystal ball, you might want to pop over to Lady Angela's store, Rare Wicca Spells. She has different crystal balls and scrying mirrors. You can use mirrors as well, or scrying bowls with water. Just today I'm using the crystal ball, though. It seems to be the medium, no pun intended, that works for me with UFO communications and revelations. So, as I've received today from the Pleiadian Council, they're very close, and in the next 2 months we're going to get some revelations of the presence of the UFO presence, of the alien presence that is now trying to reach out and connect with our world. So anyways, there's my thoughts for today. I just wanted to come and share that little bit with you and show you my special crystal here that is really very valuable to me. Tell me below, have you been receiving messages from out there? Have you ever had a sense that we're not alone in the universe? Like, I don't know, when I go out and I look at the night stars, to me it's like they're calling to me. And when I sit down with my crystal, it's like it tunes in that frequency very sharply. So anyways, tell me about your experiences. Maybe you've been somebody, who's had the experience of being led to a UFO sighting. I know in my own case that I've had times where I've been in my house and literally felt like a voice calling me to go out and see the sky at night. And then I've seen things that I believe were UFOs. So was I actually called by the UFO? I don't know, but I certainly think it's very interesting. So I invite you to consider, be open to the messages. They're soon going to make contact with the earth. Don't be afraid. I can tell you, at least from my interactions and my reception of messages, that they seem to be pretty wise and pretty gentle people and pretty smart. And I don't think they're going to hurt us. So anyways, just my thoughts today. I want to share my crystal prophecies with you. Guys, thanks for being here. Share your thoughts in the comments box below. And by the way, if you didn't see it, I posted already earlier today a video for horoscopes for Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we have horoscopes up now for Tuesday, February 7th. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. Or if you don't get to it till tomorrow, at least it's up now, okay? Well, thanks for being here. I love you guys. Keep it here. Tomorrow, we've got another horoscopes coming, and we got messages from the spirit world. So make sure you're back here for that. I love you guys. Send you out blessings. We'll see you soon. Blessed be.